Oh my god, I'm actually doing this concurrently instead of being a lazy ass. How good. Well, I randomly poke fun at myself. But yeah. So back to the Pokemon, like I said, I sort of rehashed the end of that. Those guys been. Now, there are people who debate Shaman. Shaman, I believe, out of Reiku, Kyurem, and, how was his name? Wow. Oh dear. Azelf. Talk about brain fart. Azelf. Oh shit. Who is he? I don't know. There were a couple others who got banned, which was very good. Tornadus. How did I forget about Tornadus? I believe Tornadus I is finally banned as well. Actually, let me check that real quick. I'm gonna do a little look-see over here. I know this is highly unprofessional, so sue me. Team Builder. RE. Not Little Cup. Jesus. No one play. Well, people play that, but it's kind of a joke. Where is... Tornadus is still in RU. Are you freaking real? Wow. I recant that statement. Tornadus is RU, kids. Wow. Wow, Smokin'. Well done. Unless Showdown is just screwing up, which it probably could be, because the server's been a little glitchy lately. Not as glitchy as it's been. It's been a little better, actually. But, so I gotta give Zarek credit for that, but it's like, because he did do it pretty. I mean, and the team builder is really good. I love the team builder on there. Team builder is really good, especially I modified the spreads. Although some of the spreads, when they give them to you, for people who know Showdown's layout, like it'll give you like a suggested spread if you make a poke, and sometimes if I put in a Shaman with Life Orb and 3 attacks and rest, what would happen? It would give me fast. No. Give me bulky physical or bulky special sweeper. It would give me max HP and speed. No. 100 special attacks underwhelming enough in really any meta, barring this new supposed NU that's now out. But to not give it max special attack, period. Like, are you completely cooped? That's a mistake. So, like, yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, you just correct that. It's like you just type in numbers. It's not hard to do. It's just more of an irritation that was overlooked and that they didn't look more sort of into the standard spreads. It's kind of weird, honestly. Although I don't know if Smogan itself, the main site's updated with 5th gen like sets of any type. I know there were some shells for sets. I do know that, but like I think on like one of the forums or something. But I don't know if they actually updated the official, like, the main, anyone who's seen Smogan, which I'm sure most Pokemon battlers have on here, like the main the front page, whatever the hell it's called, it's sort of the page you first go to. It gives you like strategy Pokedex and they'll like list every Pokemon alphabetically. I don't know if they updated it. I haven't checked in a while though, so maybe I should. Maybe I'll be for tonight. At some point when I'm not lazy or asleep, hopefully. But yeah, But yeah, that happened, and now they have like a BL2, a BL1, because I know Magnezone's now back in UU, Crawdon's back in UU. Crawdon, thank God. Because I'm going to tell everyone a story. Because I just want to tell. This is sort of just me being like sort of selfish for a second. Because I had a team based around a choice band in Crawdon. Now, I love that thing to like no end. I adore it. CB Crawdon is the most dangerous, most underrated threat. I have O-Code Metagross at 90% with knockoff. And that's repulsive. Like, that's stupid. Like, that's really, really stupid. And Metagross, for people who know how godly its base stats are, I believe it's 130 defense and like 95 HP. I don't care it's now weak to dark because of the nerf to its steel type, but Crawdon, you too strong and you scurry. Get out of the meta. You're scurry. That's dumb. And I run just, I think, enough speed to outspeed it too. Because most Metagross run like 4 speed or no speed, which is good for me. Because I think Crawdon's like 60, which is slow as piss. But it has some bulk. I've taken Banded V-Crates from Victini, so. And then just, they're like, oh god, Aqua Jet. Then there was one guy I ran into with a mixed Victini, and that just pissed me off because it surprised the living hell out of my, what was I using? My Swampert. That sucked. I'm like, oh, just Bandit or Scarf. Nope. Expert Belt. And I've thought about running that set myself with like Glaciate and stuff and Grass Knot and U-Turn V-Create, and someone beat me to it. Because Glaciate, for, that's Kyurem's signature move. It's a weak-ass move, but it lowers an opponent's speed by 1 when it's used. And so basically that compensates for V-Create's speed drop. Because unless you're using a friggin' Victini Trick Room team, V-Crate Speed Drop really frickin' sucks. It really does. Because you don't want that thing slower. 100 base speed is a good speed tier to have. That Genesect would explode for it, and Genesect can explode, so there you go. So it would probably, yeah, just like Tangrowth would give its like left vine for Earth Power instead of Earthquake. For Assault Vest. That's I think I've said that before, but yeah, so yeah, but even Mega Garchomp, Mr. 92 speed. Oh, I lose 10 base speed. Now I'm in the speed tier of inconvenience. Wonderful. Now I take 0 credit for that speed tier of inconvenience phrase as well. That belongs to Gargleflop. Anyone's not seen his content, it is hilarious, and if I remember to link him, I will probably do so. I've seen him a few times on Showdown. He's a very nice guy to talk to, and I enjoy him. And I believe he's even friends with someone in the Group by admin. He's I'm pretty sure he's good friends with Robotnik is Sexy. I'm almost certain of that. So they're both pretty good. Although Andy, you need to upload a little more. You've kind of fallen behind there, buddy, in my opinion. Then again, look at me. I meant to upload a concurrent part. I'm a lazy ass, so never mind. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but yeah, no, seriously, they're both really cool. Just go sub to them. They're great. And Gargleflop is hilarious. I remember I was I think it was a few weeks back when I had a history exam to study for. I needed something to like distract me and sort of lessen the stress, and I just started laughing at his videos. Gargleflop's great. But yeah. So that Victini surprised me. But yeah, UU is and UU, like I said, is fairly stable now. I mean, the only really there are few. I mean, Crawdon is just it's dangerous. That Aqua Jet. I've done 35% to a Hydreigon with a freaking resisted attack. That's appalling. That's frightening. Like, that's nuts. Crunch, knockoff, and like either Crab Hammer or Waterfall. Like he kills everything. Yeah, that's what Crawdon does. He's a beast. So build a team around him, and the day after I do so, he gets banned to OU or BL, whatever tier he's in. And I'm like, great. And then 2 days ago, I see him moved in UU. I'm like, and instantly I changed the Sharpedo I had on the team, who was complete crap anyway, back to that. And I was like, yay, Crawdon. That thing is so good. It's unbelievable. But yeah, Magnezone, in my opinion, shouldn't be UU still. He's 135 special attack. Come on, he has good defenses. He has a steel typing. Give me a break. Really? Hydreigon 2, that's more debatable. And I mean, Haxorus is in BL, which makes sense. If he were UU, at least Hydreigon is easily checked by fairies. He's destroyed almost badly as Scrafty is. So, I mean, unless you're one of those guys who runs AV Scrafty, that's one of the AV users who's highly underestimated. He's good. A friend of mine told me about that. I gotta give him a lot of credit for that. It's a really good set. Oh my lord, I think I won quite a few matches using that thing. Man, it's good. It's pretty impressive. It's a pretty impressive poke. It really does work. And he's just one of a few underestimated AV users. Klotzer is another one. Klotzer is very good. Because even without specs, you have, I think, 120 base special attack. You're going to be trucking things with Mega Launcher Water Pulses. You're going to be trucking them. And then Dark Pulse for, like, them Jellicents and them pesky, like, random ghosts that are, I don't know, take water moves. I don't know. Or, like, Reuniclus, whatever. Like, oh, man. And then Aura Sphere for other things like Umbreons. Oh, Klotzer is so good. And as an AV user, actually gives him bulk. Like, he can take a hit from, like, a Tangrowth, like, max special attack Giga Drain or something, and just, like, pound it with Ice Beam. Like, he's just, AV Klotzer is so good. It really is incredible as a Pokemon, and I like it. Because everyone, specs, maybe Life Orb occasionally. Specs. Really, do you have any originality whatsoever? I mean, then again, that's the one I use most commonly, too, and it is quite good. So I do understand. However, it's like, eventually I'll make a team with probably AV Klotzer on it. I will. And again, if I ever get recording software, which I doubt I will, because I'm lazy and I don't care, I would have recorded Showdown, but I just don't care. No one wants it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so Scrafty's amazing. took, I think, a Specs Bug Buzz from Yen Mega, Specs Bug Buzz from an Excelgor. Oh, it was scary. If it had taken Specs Air Slides, I didn't stand to find out if it was going to take that, but I'm just like, wow, Scrafty. Like, stop being so bulky. It really is frightening. I love it. It's amazing. Again, Klotzer. There are probably a few others. And see, the thing that's good about AV Scrafty, Klotzer's decent, but the one problem is most AV users, and I believe Blame True said this too, if you're an Assault Vest user and you can't recover HP in some way, you're probably not that great of an Assault Vest user. That's why Tangrowth, even Slow King, not just Slow Bro, but Slow King, are good at it. Like I just said, Tangrowth. Metagross is good as one only because the sheer power it has with like power after one power-up punch or a meteor match boost. That's the only reason it's good, necessarily. Well, plus there's just grass and ice. That's a decent convenience to have, I suppose. Scrafty's very, because again, it learns Drain Punch and and Knockoff. You have recovery, you have utility, and you have the ability to cure status with Shetskin. That thing's it's like almost the perfect Assault Vest user. If only it's timing to get nerfed to hell by fairies, but it's amazing as an Assault Vest user. It's incredible. I can't say enough good things about it. And when I speed up EVs, you can outspeed a few walls too and hit them pretty hard, which is nice. Like about, I don't know what I ran a few in it. I can't even remember anymore. But yeah, Pangoro is decent, but he's too frail. Unlike Scrafty, he's just too frail. He doesn't have that nice solid, that foundation. Even if there are a couple. Assault Vest Drapion's good. Despite the lack of recovery, it actually is good. People might say, oh, well, how? You can trap things like Miss Mages pretty well. You can trap Jellicent. You can kill a lot of things. Because Knockoff hurts a lot. A lot. But it really does. Although, when a Miss Mages is behind a sub, and it gets to +4, which made me like I just did, sad face, and I get Parahacks twice, and it freaking Dazzling Gleams my Drapion to death, that doesn't make me very happy. But yeah, so that's annoying. And also, if a Jellicent somehow takes a close to max attack Knockoff, that also pisses me off. But yeah, Knockoff is just so good, and that's why Assault Vest Drapion is really pretty viable. Plus Pursuit is very convenient in that tier. Because in RU, it runs rampant with Ghost types and Psychics. Cress is one that's back to RU a little bit, I guess. I don't know why it's there. It should be UU. I know Knockoff got buffed, but Cress has about 10 bajillion defense, and it doesn't freaking matter to it. It's like I'm a Moonduck. I don't care. Dust myself off. I mean, Porygon 2 cares more, speak of ducks, because that thing loses its precious Violate. Hence why Dusclops is in this now so-called NU tier. Because Dusclops, well, without my Violate, oh, what am I? Useless. Close to it. I mean, Dusknoir is Dusknoir. I love Dusknoir. I love its death. That's the other one. Dusknoir should get Drain Punch. He doesn't. But he's still a good AV user. Dusknoir is really good, isn't he? He's really good. With the coverage he has in that decent attack. And the bulk, he's really good. I should probably put some in defense, though, but I can't say enough good things. What else? Again, Drapion. Probably no one expects it. Most people expect you like SD or like Toxic Spikes or whatever the hell it does. But when you can trap Jellicent, Crass, Golurk, Ryuna Blob, Ryuna-Cliff, whatever you want to call it, Flubber, like I like to affectionately call it, you can trap a lot of things. And I was using Flubber and Ryuna-Cliff synonymously. I was not calling Flubber a separate Pokemon. Because I know anyone thinks I think Flubber is a Pokemon, you should probably go away. Because I know it's not. Sableye too to a degree. The only problem, or not Sableye, Bayonet. The only problem with Bayonet is, though, because I'm getting the Prankster users mixed up. Bayonet has Prankster in its Mega Form, and if you get burned, your Drapion is screwed. Point blank screwed. Because with Assault Vest, you have 4 attacks. They're all cut in half. Splendid. But, I mean, most Bayonet have, like, Shadow Claw and Sucker Punch. They can't hit you anyway, but still. It's just a point to make. Because you don't want something like Cobalion coming and setting up in your face and killing everything with, like, Iron Heads in close combats. That's not good either. So have a check to that stupid thing like a Bulky Ghost. Like a Golurk. Who also shouldn't be an NU. But that new so-called NU tier makes me ill because Golurk's in it. I think Braviary's in it. Tauros is in it. Bouffalan's in it. Bouffalant, I have a very big, much love for Bouffalant. Bouf's a very good Pokemon. He really is. And that's another Assault Vest user I do enjoy. I've used that twice on Pokemon Showdown. I enjoy him greatly. Boof's very good. A lot of raw power. Very, very good special bulk with the AV. Very good. Very, very good. His defense is decent. The only problem is weak to fighting, which sucks. HP is good. Pretty good on being pissed slow, but with that bulk, who the hell cares? So, but he's good too. Boof, Drapion, Clawitzer, Scrafty, Slowking, Tangrowth, Slowbro, and this is going to be random. Alomomola is actually pretty good because it gets Regenerator. You can run Waterfall or Scald. You can run Mirror Coat because Mirror Coat actually counts as an attacking move because it redirects damage. So you take damage, it just redirects it, meaning it counts an attack, which is weird, but I'll take it. Aqua Jet, and I forgot what the other move it gets that's good that's physical is. There's some other good move it gets. I don't know. It's not Stab, though, because we have 3 water moves. It's dumb. So, yeah, maybe Ice Beam. I don't freaking know. So it's not bad. I mean, you can use it. And it doesn't matter if it's my speed. It's kind of slow anyway. So, but yeah, use that. I mean, those are all pretty good. Like, underestimated AV users, in my opinion. I like them greatly. I mean, yeah. But again, this so-called NU tier, like I said, Golurk being in it is sickening. Sandslash is sickening because it's good. It's bulky as all hell. And Torkoal is going to drop in usage even more. Durant and Virizion make me just want to just cry. No. They'll get quick ban very soon, I hope. Golurk shouldn't be just because he's Golurk, and Golurk's amazing. Assault Vest Golurk's another one. I've run that. It's very good. I like it a lot. I like it a little governor, but yeah. Got the Drain Punch, Shadow Punch, all the elemental punches, blah, 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 blah. So he gets recovery, too, so he's great. Electros, too. He gets... There are a lot of AV users who get Drain Punch. I should make a physical Assault Vest Electros. There's an idea for me. Gallade, too. Gallade's pretty good with AV. I like him. He's, again, Drain Punch, Knockoff, which is the be-all and all. Electros, too, gets Knockoff, which I never knew until I saw one of Blame True's videos. Who the hell knew? I guess everything gets it. Zoroark's been running it, for God's sake, so why not? You know, let's put Knockoff on all the things. Yeah. I think I've even seen Tentacruels with it, which wouldn't shock me. So, yeah. Those guys, again, Bouffalant, and plus the Sap Tipper. People don't know. He is literally one of the only perfect Amoonguss checks in all of RU. He's like, oh, you're going to spoil, you're going to get Drain. That's so adorable. Oh, no. My Afro absorbs it, and I head charge you to Oblivion, or I return you into Oblivion. Because people say, oh, but he doesn't get recovery. And then I'm like, well, you know, then don't head charge. That's the only thing I can really... He doesn't need it. Return's powerful. It really is. And Bouffalant, I think, has like 115 attack or 110. That's decent. He can do some pretty good damage. So it's either 10 or 15 less than Mean Shao. So, and Mean Shao is it's a mock truck. Yeah, hits like one anyway. Even though it's a scrawny little nothing. But yeah. So I mean, oh, and you're gonna Sludge Bomb. That's so cute. It does like 20%. You're gonna Hidden Power Fire. Oh, that does nothing. Though if it has foul play, you might be in a bit of trouble, because that is based on your attack stat, and that's... But I'm assuming the Amoonguss I saw with that is a very novel and rare thing, I'm hoping. Now, in UU, I can understand that on Amoonguss, because Flygon's there, Darmanitan's there. I understand running foul play in UU. Fine. Are you? Huh? But yeah. Again, those things shouldn't be in NU, like the ones I just mentioned. I almost called him Wargle. Braviary. Not Wargle, that's his Japanese name. Braviary. And I almost called Electros Shibarudan. Oh, God. Electros should... Well, actually, Electros is in RU. What am I saying? He's in rarely used, so that's good. Solvez Electros is good, too. All three of those. Solvez, Golurk, Electros, and Boof are very good. Very, very good Pokemon. Yeah, so... I like all three of them greatly, almost at 20 minutes. I like them, so, yeah. Use them if you wish. I highly advise them, and I like them. Gallade, too, like I said, Knockoff, Drain Punch, Psycho Cut. Although I saw one with Leaf Blade, and that sort of, was weird. Because it nearly killed my Swampert. Thank God I didn't just switch out. Because I'm like, Gallade has a move pool that exists up to about here. So I'm like, Like, do I risk the Leaf Blade, or do I be a smart person and switch? I'm gonna switch. I think I have a floor just to resist almost everything it can do, barring like auxiliary moves. And maybe Psycho Cut. So, but yeah, so that's the thing. But yeah, so. And plus, like I said, yeah, and I don't know, I wouldn't upload it anyway, because again, there's like I said, there are not many people who know, well, there are a few people who know my real life, of course, who I play it, obviously, because people tell other people who are into Pokemon, of course, but there are, I think, a few people on here. Again, if anyone actually wants my username, like I said last video at the end of it, because it's probably the end of this one, just like, PM, whatever, do whatever the hell you want. And I probably wouldn't upload it, because it's just, there's someone, I just sort of, I don't know, I just, like I said, I would love to, play Showdown with again. I just sort of miss hanging out with him and being around, him and just having fun. So, but that's partly why too, I guess. But and it's also, again, laziness to buy anything with 2 recordings. It's a lot of effort to actually record stuff, for those who don't know. So I don't know how some of these PokeTubers do it. I'm sorry, but no. Yeah, but so a good friend of mine missed, but yeah, like I said, credit for the gotta give a lot of credit though, that speed tier of inconvenience thing I said about Garchomp earlier. That's Gargleflop all the way, so that was a good one. Then like I said, I give full credit to the AB Scrafty, to a good friend of mine. That was a phenomenal idea. Oh my lord, it does so much work. It's scary. It's scurry. It's bulky. It's scurry. I mean, knockoff just, I think, what did I do? I O-code a full health Excelgor. I mean, not that Excelgor is bulky, but Jesus. It's knockoff. I don't understand how that, unless he was like hasty, it's not weak to it. Like, Crawdon and Metagross is one thing, which is understandable. I don't know. Then again, I've also seen Crawdon Oko Full Health Cresselia, not my Crawdon, but a Crawdon, and that is that's powerful. That's about Medicham power, and that's just really scary. I would not want to meet that crab anywhere, like, because that's just not fun. But yeah, so like I said, I give those two a lot of credit, him and my friend there, for the set. And it was but yeah. And then all the other AV users I mentioned, if anyone wants to try any of those are kind of experiments. I've thought about trying some. The Golurk I can vouch for. The Bouffalant I can vouch for. The Electros I can vouch for. I've used that in UU. I think I've even used it in OU, or I'm going to use it in OU. Electros is a monstrosity. And people underestimate it to no end, and it ticks me off. The thing, Volt Switch, Giga Drain, Flamethrower, Hidden Power, Superpower, Knockoff, Thunderbolt, Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw, Crunch, Aqua Tail. Do I need to go on anymore? Fire Punch, Coil. Okay? Okay. That's its, like, good move pool. And people, that's like 13 decent moves right there. Okay, kids? You need 4 to make a set. You can make probably about 5 sets right there if you mix and match moves. Zapkin if you want to run Coil. Thunder. Like I think I've said Dragon Tail. Rock Slide. Grass Knot. It's like Electro. Stop being so awesome. Jesus. It's like frightening. But yeah. Like, that's like a normal type of move pool, just like Slurpluff. But yeah. Anyway. So, I hope people have kind of enjoyed this. I may or may not make a third part. I don't know. 3 seems like quite a bit for one day, but I'm kind of in a video making mood today for some reason. I'm just kind of I don't know if I'm invigorated or what. Maybe it's my allergies screwing up my sleep cycle. I have no clue what the hell's going on, but yeah. So, but I hope everyone gets a little kick out of this and enjoys these Pokemon meta type stuff, because like I said, I felt the need to sort of say these things about it, and the fact that Sableye is, I believe. Is he UU or is he OU? I don't care either way. If he's UU or OU, he's not overpowered in either of his tiers. If he were RU, I would have a big issue with that. Because, no. Annoying. Troll's annoying. Again, if you are overused, Sableye, you're overused because of Prankster. Well done. You're overused because of your ability. Great. But, yeah. Thanks, he has the most annoying support move pool on the face of the earth. But, yeah. So that's my 2 cents. Anyway. This is MD865, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.